Hi guys! So, how do you like my new intro video? I want to know because a lot of people that I've gone onto this website, Fiverr.com, it's Fiverr, it's 2 R's.com. A lot of people that have been on there saying they're very happy with all the work that these people do, and the song I got from Custom Drum Loops, that's the name of his, I guess you call it his tag name, I'm not really sure. Basically, that's what he did for me. I am super happy with it, so I am keeping it, but I might ask him to extend it a little bit, so we'll see what happens. But let me know, because I really want to know how you guys think about my intro. Okay, so anyway, I got a few grapes, and it's not going to take me long, I promise, but I just need to get it out, because some of the stuff that I hear in the news nowadays, it makes me sick. Alright, so, of course, we've had the unfortunate shooting in Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, at the Dark Knight movie screening. And then I think it was just yesterday, we had 7 people killed at a Sikh, and I want to say it was Minnesota, but I can't be 100% sure, or Wisconsin. It's one of the Mideast states. I'm sorry, Midwest, the middle of the country. Damn, I can't, I'm just so tired right now, I can't even get my thoughts straight. But anyway, yeah, 7 people were killed yesterday from a crazy gunman. I mean, come on. Now, here's my gripe. You got all these people saying we need to have tougher gun control laws, we need this, we need that. Okay, I'm all for that. I'm all for tougher gun laws. Alright, I'll never have a gun in my house. I don't mind shooting guns at a shooting range, but I will never have a gun in my house. Even though I don't have kids, I will never, ever, ever, ever have a gun in my house. Alright, that's 1. 2, you can't have tougher gun control laws when you got millions and millions of guns out on the streets illegally, because people break into people's houses and steal the guns, whether it's in a safe or out in the open. People find a way to steal these guns, okay? So unless you get a handle on the illegal guns on the streets, you're never going to be able to get tougher gun control laws. That's impossible. And for all these people to sit up here and say, oh, we need this, we need that, well, you have to actually do something about it. I mean, just talking about it doesn't do anything. You actually have to stand up and you have to do something. I'm not talking about modern, everyday citizens like, me or you. I'm talking about all the politicians who, they do too much of this, but they don't, write out their plan. They don't take action. They don't do anything. They just talk too much. And they spend too much money from our taxes. That's another problem, but that's way later. So, again, guys, come on. Politicians, really, if you want to get tougher gun control laws, start with all the illegal ones out on the street. Send all your cops out, get all the guns off the street, do as many warrant searches as you have to, so on and so forth. You know the routine. That's all about that. And my condolences out to all the families who lost their loved ones yesterday. It's a sad world, and unfortunately we got some crazy people in it. And it turns out, I just read this morning that the shooter who was himself killed was a 40-year-old Army vet. So hold on 1 minute, guys. Oops. Okay, so now that's my gripe. And again, my condolences out to all the families who lost their loved ones. Now, Mayor Bloomberg of New York City, you suck. Let me tell you why. First of all, Mayor Bloomberg is now in his 3rd term, which I don't know how he got away with that. I'm sure he paid somebody off with some of his billions of dollars that he's got. But now he's gone crazy. Alright, and let me tell you why. Because he thinks he can run people's lives. Alright, you're not mayor to ruin ruin, yes, but you're not mayor to run people's lives. You are mayor to make your city better. Alright, now, his first thing that came out was that he wanted to banish all big gulp, big extra large, whatever drinks. I think it was 20 ounces or larger. He wanted to ban them from New York City. Okay, well, there's a problem with that. It's illegal. You can't do that. You can't ban sodas just because you feel like it. It's not right. It's immoral. I mean, yes, I'm a big girl. Yes, I will admit, whenever I go out, I want the big drink because I am thirsty. Not because I want to get bigger, but because I am thirsty, and probably whatever I'm eating makes me thirsty. I mean, hello, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. But you can't ban drinks just because they're large drinks. You can't do that. I mean, come on. So, needless to say, hair everywhere. Needless to say, that's not where he's stopping. He also wants to ban, well, not ban so much, but he wants to limit the amount of newborn formula that mothers get in the hospital. Okay. I can understand if hospitals want to limit it because, I don't know, maybe formula costs a little too damn much as it begins with. But you can, as mayor, you simply cannot just butt your head into everything and say, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. You can't do that. Oh my God. Do you not realize just because you're mayor does not give you the right to run, how people live? You can't ban drinks and you can't ban baby formula. What if me, as a woman who's had breast reduction surgery, who cannot breastfeed if she ever has a chance to have kids, what are you going to say to that person? Well, I have to sign forms to give my child legal right to eat? Come on. Are you serious? This little short man who doesn't even know how to run a city properly is telling people how to live. I'm sorry. I'm just thankful I'm not from New York right now. And I don't have too much more to say about my own governor, but you can't, whatever. And I understand hospitals may be on board for this, but again, I honestly think if they wanted to ban it, that should be their call, and it should be because the formula is too expensive. Not because, the mayor wants women to start breastfeeding their babies more. That should be the woman's call. That is just more illegal invasion of a woman's rights. It's like, if the president stood up today and said, oh, women are not allowed to have abortions. That's not his call. It's not his right. It's like, I mean, come on. God did not put you on this earth to tell you how to run people's lives. All you politicians out there, y'all need to get kicked out. I mean, seriously, from the president on down to the lowest member of whatever department you're in, because you're all ridiculous. If I ever find a politician that actually does what he says he's going to do, I will die of shock, because it's just, you don't get what you're supposed to get anymore, and it's just getting ridiculous. Okay. What was my next gripe? Oh! I guess I should go just right to my own governor. So, Governor Christie, who, I can't say I don't like, because, I mean, he's done a lot of good for the state. So, I gotta give him props on that. Yes, Governor Christie is a big guy. Yes, Governor Christie is from New Jersey. Jersey born, Jersey raised. But you have to act like it sometimes. I mean, come on, you're supposed to be the governor. You're supposed to have class. And some of the shit that comes out of your mouth is just ridiculous. I mean, you make Jersey look bad. How's that sound? You make it look as bad as Snooki and JWoww do on MTV. And that's saying a lot. When you get as rude as you get with people from New Jersey, your own state, who are just trying to figure things out, as to what you're planning. I mean, come on. I mean, the one woman who asked you the question about, what was it? Schooling. Oh, she asked you how you can judge public schools when you send your kids to private school. She's got a point. I mean, yes, it's none of our business where you put your kids in school, if it's public or private, but if you're going to mess with the public school system, then we have a right to know how you can judge one thing when you're doing something totally opposite. I mean, it's that simple. When you call people morons or stupid or whatever names you call them for asking a question or wanting to know something outside of the spectrum of what you're talking about, it's called the First Amendment. We have that right. I mean, yes, it's the First Amendment and you have the right to call people names, but, I mean, have some class and don't do it in a public environment. I mean, if you want to, get their names, write them a letter, tell them what you think of them, but, I mean, don't embarrass them, because you're just embarrassing yourself in the long run. The boardwalk, oh my god, if you don't want to be called names on the boardwalk, then don't go, because that's where you're going to be judged the most, is the New Jersey boardwalk. Whew, unbelievable. I'm telling you, I hate politicians. That's why I don't vote, because I don't believe them anyway. I don't believe them. I don't believe in them. They all suck. You can look at my Facebook page. I swear to God, it says under political views, I put politics suck or politicians suck. One of the two. Either way, I hate them. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'll tell you, my God. I'm trying to think, what's my next gripe? Didn't I have like 4 or 5 gripes? Oh my god. I can't think of them all. I'm sure I'll think of it later. Oh. A repeat gripe. Commercials. Oh my freaking god. You got commercials with all these celebrities. You know, you got this world that's just falling apart because it's in the worst economy probably ever. And you got all these brand name products paying tons and tons of money to celebrities who don't need the money because they make their own money the old-fashioned way. You know, they actually earn it, you know, from music or movies or TV or whatever. But then you got commercials who pay celebrities even more money. I mean, come on. At one time, Tiger Woods was nearly making $1 billion. Is that right? $1 billion, I think? Because he was so popular before this whole incident happened with him and his ex-wife. I mean, why? I mean, you got regular people at work and you don't offer them anything. I mean, they have to win America's Top Model just to get a commercial spot. That's not fair. It's ridiculous. What else? I'm trying to think. That's all I can think of right now. Oh, A&E! I freaking hate you guys now. Oh my god. First, you get rid of Breakout Kings, which is ridiculous because that was a good show. First, you get rid of Vlad Alonso, which I don't understand because I think he made the show. Then you just get rid of Breakout Kings altogether, which is even more ridiculous because you don't give us the ending of the big season finale. You don't give us the cliffhanger. Ridiculous! Then you get rid of Dog the Bounty Hunter, which I loved, and even though I couldn't watch it every week, I DVR'd it and I watched it at some point anyway. Oh, it's just sick. Then you bring in these shows, Storage Wars and the Hog Family and Barter Kings and Cajun Justice. I mean, come on. I mean, we watch Cajun Justice enough on Channel 5 on the cop show. I mean, seriously? Oy, oy, oy. That's all it is. It's like the Cops remade. Ridiculous. So, those are my gripes for now. I'm sure I'll think of some more later. But, sick. It's absolutely sick. That's what it is. So, it's getting warm, so I'm going to go finish my kitchen because it's a mess right now. I'm throwing things from one side of my kitchen to the other just to get one side cleaned up. Then I have to just do the vice versa, and it's just gonna be ridiculous. So I'm gonna get going, and if I have any more gripes, I'll pop back up later if I can talk right now because I'm just so pissed off. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Comment down below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright?